Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for hopefully one of your favorite times of the week, Lights Out. But it's not just Lights Out, boys, because somehow, some way, we have paved the way and made it to the big 3-0. I'm not talking about what Light did to Spargo. I'm talking about 30 episodes of Lights Out, baby. Did you 3-0 Spargo?
I did 3-0 Spargo.
Well, there you go. See, and like I heard Spargo's an active listener of the podcast. So I got to poke him a little bit to maybe get him to come on sometime and defend himself, because we love you, Spargo, and we want you here. But we have an amazing show for you today. But I would be remiss if I didn't tell you right now to please make sure, if you're a fan of the show, hit that subscribe button. Help us get deeper into that algorithm. We're so close to 65,000 subs. That would be amazing. As well as liking the content, commenting. If you're listening on Spotify, drop a 5-star rating. All that stuff does our body well. But that's enough of that. Talk to me, Light, Cosmos. How y'all boys doing?
Cosmos, you could go first. You got a lot going on yourself.
You do, including a messy ass bed. What's going on?
I mean, it's not my place, so don't even worry about it.
Who slept there, though? Was it you?
This is Hackster. No, I don't even sleep here.
That happy hacking up some cheeks. All right, go ahead.
Clean your bed.
He's not.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I've been doing pretty well. Last weekend I was at a wedding. It was a very, very probably. I mean, I would obviously say it was the most fun wedding I've been to, because obviously it was the very first wedding that I've been to. But
wait. Did you say it was the most fun wedding you've been to, but it's the only wedding you've been to?
I said, obviously, I'm going to say it's the most fun wedding I've been to because it was the very first wedding I went to.
Oh, okay. Okay. Go on.
So, yeah, so it was very, very fun, but a lot of other people were also saying that it was probably like the most fun wedding that they've been to, even though it wasn't the only wedding that they've been to, because they've been to a lot. Obviously, like a lot of other people are just older than me there.
My wedding was better.
Okay. Well,
you got married? Not to that far.
And divorced
or something.
Oh, okay.
Happened the same day.
True.
Damn. Well, I guess I wasn't invited.
I moved quick.
Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah, it was a very fun wedding.
All right. I see. We're not even 2 minutes in, and y'all already wilding out, bro. Come on, man.
Just go. Just go.
It was a really fun wedding.
I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna count. All right, Light's mic is peaking. So listen, we're back to our roots right now. Cosmos 30. Terrible audio, Light peaking. We're back, baby. Can we
insert the clip? Can we insert the little the like cutout they do?
Do I sound better now?
I will talk to my editor in post.
All right. Anyway, yeah. So it was a very fun wedding. Other than that, I just been chilling. There's a lot of people that are here. Like Charles is here. Bam's here. Void's here. There's a lot of people that are here just hanging out in Mexico. So we're just having a good time. A lot of them are leaving like at the end of this week. So I'm definitely going to be able to get a lot of practice with them, as well as like hang out with them. And then we're just going to have a good time.
There you go. Love to hear that. How about you, Light? How are you doing after your sensational performance at ReWired Fest, which we will cover in detail when Mute joins in a few minutes?
Well, now I'm wet, but anyway.
hey, yo.
That's not, well, I'm moist. But anyways, ReWired was a great time. I absolutely loved it. Arkansas, weirdly enough, all right, where'd you get that board from?
Don't worry about it.
Arkansas, weirdly enough, was a very fun place to be. Fayetteville was amazing. I love the college city. There was so much to do there. There was so many good food places. You already know I had to get that Zaxby's.
Hey, my man.
Yes, sir.
Best chicken spot on the planet.
Yes, sir. But yeah, it was a great time. I played very weird the whole weekend because I was just fatigued, honestly. My sleep schedule has been worse than usual. So I had to pop a few energy drinks to, play good. But I mean, it worked out. I managed to 3-0 Spargo, got my dub on MuteAce, and I almost reset Gluttony. Gluttony was playing amazing, and it's also not a good matchup for Fox. So I'm happy that I was able to bring it to game 5. I do think there's a lot of things that I can do better and I got to adapt on. And I'm honestly not too worried about it. I've been on a really hot streak lately, getting consistently good placements. I've said it on the podcast before, at least I think I said it, that I've been studying Spargo. Like, I don't study at all, but I was studying my sets with Spargo. And I'm like, I feel like there's something I'm actively doing wrong here. And when I was studying it, I found out. And some people are going to say he played bad because, you know, that's always the case. But I think I think it paid off. I think it paid off pretty well. And I played really good. And I kind of, the games could have gone either way, but I kind of beat him like, hold up. My dog's like being an idiot. But like, yeah, I kind of beat him like pretty convincingly, and I'm happy about that. The things that I was studying, it actually, like, I actually saw it happen in my sets, and it just made me feel good about that. Next one is the Gluttony.
Anything specific about about that? Like any adjustments you can share?
I ain't saying it.
Okay, all right. I was asking.
I ain't saying it, bro. I'm trying to fucking do that again.
Okay, fair enough. I like that because as we've already heard, he's a listener of the podcast, so you know you're gonna have that notebook out writing because my man Spargo's a smart one. But you're not the only one who's able to score a Spargo W. Our guest today, MuteAce, also in that category, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring him in right the hell now. I'm gonna ping him in the group, and he's gonna pop on in, and we're gonna get his take on ReWired Fest. We'll also, of course, have him stick around to chat a little Kagaribi and some community drama that I've seen on my Twitter timeline, because you know I can't resist a little bit of good drama every now and then. So me, it's just how it is. So MuteAce, come on in. There he is, right there. Mute, how are you? Can you hear us?
Yeah. What's up?
Okay, perfect.
A little too loud, actually. I had to turn you down.
Oh, it's okay. We three niggas right here, so you already know it's gonna be a little noisy.
Four.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Mute said, hold on. No, don't forget my pass. I got you, Mute. I got you. Well, talk to us, Mute. We've been trying to get you on for the longest. So first and foremost, we appreciate you making the time to come on, especially after your really good performance at ReWired Fest. You was holding it down, big dog. What's going on?
I think it was all right. I feel like I've been taking so many notes, and I feel like I have too many ideas right now, so that like my gameplay is a little confusing.
Define notes. Do you mean like on matchups or like players?
Players.
Oh, what's your notes say about Light? I'm very interested now.
Oh my god.
We'll wait on that.
Okay. Nah, I would love to know. Honestly, I'm curious.
Sure you would.
Yeah, man, we should talk about it. Honestly, send me it right now.
Imagine just giving away all the secrets.
You know, your gameplay started a lot of controversy this weekend on Twitter.
Uh-oh.
It was so dumb. So we were literally talking about that type of stuff like backstage. It's just like, it's not even comparable.
Would you like to talk about it here, you know, for everyone to see?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, leak it. T, sis, T.
Okay, before we go on, I'm just going to start off by saying I 100% agree with MuteAce. I'm on his side here.
I don't know exactly what we're talking about, but thank you.
Basically, we were talking about like character. First of all, we were in a triangle with Gluttony. It was me, Gluttony, and MuteAce. And we were just talking about our characters. We were talking about whose character was the best of the three. And did Gluttony think it was Peach? I'm pretty sure.
Oh my! Okay, no. Y'all said the worst things to me ever. I'm actually gonna air y'all out right now. Okay, so imagine me, Light, and Gluto in a triangle, just like sitting there, right? And you know, Coney and other people are there too. But like, imagine me, Light, and Gluto in a triangle, and then we're having a mid-off on like, oh my god, which of our characters are harder? And it's just like me and Light arguing like, wow, there's only one of us. But like, if you think about it, me, Gluto, and Light, there's like, we are the outliers for our characters, like all three of us. It's not like we're playing like, you know, Rob or something like that. So it's like, why were we?
I can't say that anymore, but go on.
Yeah, you can't, exactly. Because this boy is trying to tell me, it's like, oh, Fox is harder than Peach. And I was just like, what are you even, do you know what you do? And then he's like, yeah, there's no other Foxes. And then just that same day, KANINABE, you know, all up in there. And
we'll talk about him a bit later, but go on.
Yeah, so you got all these other Fox players, and it's like, what? Did you see the Peach graphic?
No, it's not my fault that the other Peach player isn't around anymore. That's not my fault.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know if he could do it with these characters. That's all I'm gonna say, because we've talked about it, and I just don't know.
Yeah, man. Well, I think Peach is really good. I think Wario is the best of the three. I think Gluttony said he thinks. Damn. I think Gluttony said he thinks Peach is the best of the three. And what did you think? Who did you think was the best of our three characters?
Me?
Yours.
You think so? We all thought each other's characters were the best of the three.
We were playing RPS, like
yeah.
Wait, I need another player to break up this nonsense. Cosmos, who's the best of those three characters?
Oh, he's gonna take Fox.
I think Fox is definitely the best out of those three. But honestly, I think Fox and Peach are honestly around the same level because they're both broken as fuck characters. They're both broken as fuck.
I'm genuinely curious. First of all, Gluttony is an amazing player. Gluttony is one of the only people doing with his character, like we said. He has been very consistent lately. He's so calm when he plays. He's very intimidating. We were talking about how Gluttony is one of the worst players you could ever fight if he's on winner side grands. He's like the worst player ever. I'd rather fight Leo. Like, because he's so good at adapting. He knows how to place his waft so well. It's very bad. How do you guys not see though how broken Wario is? How do you guys not see why that character is easily top 10? I'm so confused by that.
Well, I do. I just said your character's better.
What the fuck?
Do you think Fox is top 5?
Like 6. Yeah.
Oh my.
Like right outside.
Mute's actually finally matches.
I need
speaking
reinforcements.
It was the worst thing where it was like, I think Gluto said my character's top 5, but then he was also saying like realistically, like with human error, she's probably not that good, but he thinks Peach is top 5. And then like, didn't you say like she wasn't even top like 15 to you?
No, she's like somewhere, top 15 to top 20. I think she's really good. But again, she gives me the concept of how I feel about Fox. I think Peach is a really good character, but I think she's a really good character in a game full of really good characters. It doesn't mean she's bad. It just means there's a bunch of other slightly more broken shit out there, which is why I don't think Fox is fucking top 6. Like, come on. This is not fair. I'm being bullied.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Those characters, Fox is definitely the best. I think you just in denial. I don't know why you in denial, bro. You my man 100 grand, so you know I'm not gonna lie to you. But come on. Now, the outlier for some of this shit is you look at what Peach did with that crazy combo on Spargo. You're like, damn, this character OD broken. Nah, that's a Mute thing. That's not a Peach thing. Just my 2 cents.
How many times have y'all seen that?
Exactly, bro. I never seen nothing like that. You have bums who can barely average. Listen, you got bums on Twitter. Listen. You got bums on Twitter who can barely average 5 likes on a tweet. They tweeted out that combo. They actually getting paid this month from Elon. That's how historic that shit was.
Okay, the combo was broken. I'll say a few things. 1, it was situational. That's why it was really good. 2, you had to catch him jumping right there. So yeah, that was just really good on your part. And that shit does break your hands. I don't think that should make the character's still broken, but I don't think people should look at that and be like, this character is getting compared to Steve or like Kazi or shit, because it's not the same. It is not nearly the same. Steve is pressing the A button once to get a 60% combo. I don't want to fucking hear it. And then Kazi, we know what Kazi is doing. He's doing some crazy shit, but it's repetitive. You can do it wherever you are on the stage. It's not situational. So good shit to you on that one. I don't think the character's Steve broken, obviously.
Fair enough. I guess we can
how many hours
we could table it there, because I do have another question for all of you. Who's gonna stop Gluto, bro? Like, I feel like no. Like you said, you're gonna defend your country in last week's podcast.
I gotta take it one player at a time, man. I wanted to beat Spargo. I've been studying Spargo. With Gluttony, he's gotten better. Everyone's got to take their time to get better, bro. I'm gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it this next week. I think this next week is Tweet going.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Well, I think Gluttony is gonna win.
I mean, I would
Mia's
be
going.
Pretty surprised.
Mia's there.
Mia's going to Rising
exactly.
Grind.
I would be pretty surprised if Gluto actually wins that tournament over Mia, because that's historically one of Wario's worst matchups, and we know that Gluto is one of those players that can kind of figure anything out. But figuring out that like huge disparity in a matchup with that strong of a player that plays that character, when Mia has been like killing just like literally everybody at every tournament. But I definitely want to see that, but I don't think Gluto's going to be able to take that.
But he already did it. He already did it.
I don't think Gluto's going to be able to take that.
But he already did it. He already beat Mia.
Like,
I mean, but it's like Mia's like just.
Wait, what do you say?
why are we talking about Miya?
Well, I asked the question, who's going to stop Gluto? Like,
Yeah,
Gluto's been on a rampage.
Y'all are forgetting the return of Riddles. Like,
oh yeah,
holds for Riddles.
Well, there we have it. There you got it. There you go.
Yeah.
bro. Okay, why is this Waco, Texas event so fucking stacked? Can we talk about it real quick?
Rise and grind, baby. You gotta start rising and grinding.
When I saw Miya was gonna go, I made a tweet and I was like, bro, I want to go. I really want to go. And like, I thought about putting off the fact that I'm supposed to move to like try to go, like just ignoring that for a bit.
What?
But here's the thing. Waco, Texas is actually kind of difficult to get to. Like all those stops were either like one stops with huge layovers or like two stops. And I was like, what the fuck?
Nobody wants to go to fucking Waco, bro.
Yeah, I was like, bro, it's actually kind of hard to get to Waco. Like good for the people who are going, but it was not easy to get there. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to go. I'd rather just be responsible.
You can fly to me. I'll drive you.
Where do you live?
San Antonio.
Shit, man. I wish you told me that 2 days ago. I might have actually done it.
Yeah, apparently Miya joined registration like minutes before it closed. So I don't know what sparked that. I mean, good for Miya, good for the event, actually. A lot of these events are kind of like, you know, they're a little more stacked. Like Leo has had his fighting spirit reinvigorated. That's why he's coming, you know, back to the States before Miami, like we had all heard before. So it's actually a really good look to see this kind of competition. You know, I thought ReWired was awesome, but I think the preview for Rise and Grind is looking insane. And Mia's coming off a big win against Acola. You know what I'm saying? I think there needs to be before we even talk about Kagaribi, there needs to have a really serious conversation, guys, that NA doesn't hold a top 3 spot in this game anymore.
No,
Acola, Miya, GLUTO. That is the big 3 right now. NA does not hold a spot in there. Sorry. Sorry.
I would still currently say that
Spargo.
Maybe, I don't know. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, bro.
You are like everybody on Twitter and Twitch. You're a hella recency bias. That's literally you right now. There's been like 2 tournaments where Gluto outplaced him. Spargo's still goaded right now.
I'm kidding.
My man lost a beat here, bro. Chill out.
I'm kidding. I think Spargo's 3. I'm just trolling.
Yeah, if you said an American player is not top 3, then yeah, it's been that way. But like Spargo's. I'd say Spargo's still number 2.
I just saw people. I saw people talking about that on Twitter, and I was like, okay, I'll bring it up as the devil's advocate. But no, obviously, I think my man Spargo's definitely top 3, 100%. But yeah, that's a conversation people are legitimately having.
Back then, like a certain commentator I know. Anyway.
I'm actually not entirely sure if I could give Spargo number 2 right now. Like, it's definitely debatable because like Spargo definitely has like lower lows than both Acola and Miya. And Miya obviously like doesn't really get any first place finishes besides like Kagaribi, which we will talk about at some point. But there's been a lot like of tournaments that Miya has gone to where he always gets like consistently top 3 or top 2. And like the only person that he really loses to consistently is Acola. So I'm not really sure because Spargo does have like a lot of random losses, not like random losses, but like
damn, you looked right at Mute and said that's fucked up. You looked right at Mute and said that. That's crazy.
In the grand scheme of things.
To be fair, let's not forget last season I was the only player with positive records on both of them. On Acola too. So
that's true. Steve Slayer.
Hey man, I got a positive record on Spargo right now for this year.
Like me too. What's up?
Yes, sir.
Wait, wait, that's not true. Didn't he carve you up at Gamo?
Yeah, that's it.
So you're 1-1.
Y'all are 1-1, right? Oh no, you beat him earlier at Genesis.
Oh my god. I forgot about that.
And the whole year is the ranking season.
Okay, but even if the whole year wasn't the ranking season, this would be the second half and I'd be 1-0.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Either way, I'm positive, baby. You can't take this away from me. I'm positive on the GOAT.
Currently he's not the GOAT.
Yes, he is, bro.
That's Acola, bro. Acola, baby.
All right, bro. So here's the thing. Before, and again, we're going to talk about Kagaribi. Yeah. This is one thing I've been talking about a lot lately, and I want to bring it up in relating to the Japanese players. We all know the Japanese players are really good. We know that, like, they're lower level players. They're all really good. Here's my thing. Acola, Miya, both very dominant. Do you think Acola and Miya would be this dominant if they lived in America for a year?
Playing you bums? Hell no.
I don't know. I don't know specifically because like whenever Miya was saying that what his practice regimen was his playing Smashmate.
Assuming he still has it. Let's just put the hypothetical in there.
Miya would probably. I mean, if they both still have that, yeah, because I feel like that's the main way they get practice. They're not really people that go to. I know Miya goes to a lot of tournaments. Acola actually doesn't go to that many Japanese tournaments, like as compared to the other Japanese players that are coming to America and doing well here. Like Acola doesn't go to that many tournaments. Miya definitely goes to more tournaments than Acola does. But like their main practice method is like playing the Wi-Fi ladder. So if they still had that, I would still see them as like pretty dominant. I don't know if they would be as dominant, but I would probably still say they would definitely still be top 5 players.
All right. Well, I'm going to go out of my way to be the guy that I typically am and be the hectic person here. I think they would probably be top 5, I think Acola would be like top 5. I think Miya top 5, top 10. I think America is better at adapting than Japan is. And I also do think that we get more threats considering we do have GLUTO come in and we have Spargo and Leo come in and stuff like that. I just think it'd be a lot harder for them to be that consistent if they came here. I mean, the times Miya has come here, Miya came to 2 events. He went to Apex. Jackal was there. Jackal, you fucking suck.
Oh my God, what the hell?
Right?
Everybody's got to say this.
Go on Twitter. You'll know why. And then he came here and he got 3rd, losing to the Buzz, which was really good. And then he got 5th at Ludwig's, you know? It's not his most consistent. Obviously, he's getting better every day, but it's not like super top 2 consistent as it is in Japan. Acola has won here, I think, twice, 2 or 3 times. He's obviously really good, very consistent. But I do think if they lived in America, things would be a lot different. I think Spargo would be around a lot more, beating them as well. I mean, he's already really good versus them. I think GLUTO would be good. Tweak, obviously. All of our top hitters, I think they're really good at adapting. But yeah, that's something I just want to bring up. MuteAce, you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, I think if they interacted more in like the tournaments like Spargo's at, Spargo typically beats them. So not sure if they would win the tournament. So yeah, I'll give my GOAT some head-to-heads and we'll see what happens then.
Our GOAT.
But what's it called? Miya has a like really bad record with DeBuzz. Like DeBuzz actually is deep, man.
Really? Is it that bad? That was just like 0-2.
It's pretty bad.
What's the record there?
It's like either 0-2 or 0-3.
Damn, that's pretty bad, man. And he's not even our top 3. He's our Japanese Slayer now, but he's not our top 3.
It's true. My man been studying.
It's because Game & Watch is so like linear, and DeBuzz just be doing calculus with that Rosa on him. And he's just like, solved.
Yeah. But yeah, leading more into Japan talk, I think it's time that we talk about Kagaribi. That was a crazy event. I'm sure everyone here watched it.
I watched it because I was stuck in the airport for like 7 hours, and it was like the perfect remedy. And I got to see my GOAT Zachary deliver hands. That's still my favorite Japanese player of all time. One of my top 5 players of all time in Ultimate. Love me some Zachary.
Leo and Zachary are both in the same spot right now. That's just how it is.
Well, Zachary made a tweet that got translated by Naru. I think that's her name. She does an awesome job with the Japanese translations. Yep. Said that, I'm still not motivated in Smash, but I love the feeling too much to ever quit. So, Zachary will always be around. It seems like he's just not giving his all.
Like Japanese Leo.
Sounds like Leo.
I just want to say if he did give his all, he would be number 1 in Japan. Don't get it twisted. Don't
That's a hefty statement.
Don't get it twisted, bro. I'm just saying. I motivated Zachary. Stop it.
If Zachary gave his all, he'd be playing Steve.
Who knows? I'm just saying that's my GOAT. But there were obviously other players at Kagaribi. Any standout performances to you guys? 'Cause I know you all watched. I think I might have an idea. But
yeah, my boy KANINABE getting top 5. That was amazing. I love watching his Fox. I don't often say that. I don't ever say that. I love watching KANINABE's Fox. He does things that sometimes even I can't understand, and I really love that about him. I talked to him before he fought Shuton, and he asked me for advice versus Shuton, and I didn't get to watch the entire set, but I gave him a lot of advice, like a lot of good advice versus Shuton, and from what I did see, it looked like he did use it. It literally looked like he used everything I taught him, where I told him in like literally one interaction and he killed him off. And I was like, that was insane. I don't know if this is how like him listening to my advice or if this is just how he naturally plays, but like it was really clean. And I don't ever get to watch another Fox main do good. So it feels so it feels like I'm watching a movie, bro. I feel so good. I feel like a little kid watching another Fox main do good. I love it. So yeah, shout outs to KANINABE.
I loved his pop off on Shuton. I just want to say that was so like when he won, like it's so rare that we see, like we'll see every like, you know, every now and then, but he came out of his seat and was like, yeah, I'm that nigga. Oh, he didn't say that, but he's like, I'm that guy.
Yeah, he did. I was there. He said,
hey, you know what? We'll give him a pass. He that nigga. Go ahead, Kanabe, and go ahead, Cosmos.
It was lit, like seeing him play that well, because I played him like 3 times the last time I was in Japan. And he went Fox twice against me, and I like kind of watched him, but I could definitely tell that when I was playing him, he was definitely adapting. It's just like, obviously I play light all the time, so you're gonna need like some revolutionary adaptations to beat me in the Fox matchup if you're not light. So to see how he was still able to adapt, and like he still was able to take a game against me with Fox at some point. Obviously, the third time he played me, he went a different character, and it was like game 5.
Who'd he go?
He went me brawler. He went me swordsman. Was spamming that fucking disc. That's fuck. But I still beat him. But yeah, like when he was playing Fox, I could definitely tell that he was learning. And he was adapting very well. So to see that he was definitely using how he played against me and what he learned against me, coupled with what Light told him, because Light obviously is probably one of the best people, not just as Fox, but in the world against Pyramithra, because we play all the time. He definitely knows the ins and out of the character. And like both Pyramithra and Fox are pretty similar characters, so like he definitely knows how the character plays, just like at the character's core. Knowing how he's able to tell KANINABE how to play the matchup as Fox, knowing like how the character archetype is, it's definitely cool to see how like he was able to just play against someone like Shuton, who was also really good with Pyramithra, and pretty much wash him, because sometimes it did not really look close.
That's a fact. Close. Did you watch Mute? Did you see the tournament?
I saw some things. I was driving back, so like my service was going in and out. But I saw a few things. There was just a really funny disparity on some of the games, because it was just like, I think it was like Yoshidora. Who did Yoshidora play in top 8?
He fought against KANINABE. He beat him.
Yeah. Watching Yoshi Fox and then going straight up and watching like Steve the first set of Acola Miya was just like so funny. And then when I watch Acola Miya, it's like funny in like such a weird way, because like I can tell they've played so many times, because they had so many deep dark interactions that have like you've upbeat up there and then try to anvil that like upbeat like 80 times minimum, because they were just doing the weirdest things.
It's really crazy because, you see a bunch of rivalries that are usually hype. I'll say that. Like, we have a lot of lame shit in Smash, but like the rivalries are usually hype. Like Leo Tweak, that was a fun rivalry. I love watching that. The Spargo Acola phase, I like that too. I can't get into Game and Watch, Steve, bro. I just can't.
That's the thing. It's like if Miya becomes like the second best player in the world, we're in for a really big topic, because it would be tragic if the number 1 player was Steve and the number 2 player was Game and Watch. That's disgusting. No matter who, I appreciate Acola. I appreciate Miya.
Yeah,
they're very solid players. Game & Watch Steve top 2. Nobody's gonna be able to get behind that, bro. Nobody's getting behind that. Someone's got to change that.
Japan can.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You can get behind anything.
Well, I think they're getting closer and closer. I mean, like I think that's evident, right? Like, like for example, Flo. I want to give a shout out to Flo. He was like one of the EU reps over there at Kagaribi. He did great. He beat Proto. He took Acola to game 5. Like, there was a really real possibility that this lone Roy player from EU could have went in there and been in winter semis against KANINABE. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's I said it right.
Yeah. KANINABE.
Like, what is he, a Naruto character?
I didn't want to butcher his name. I like him.
Oh man,
damn it.
No, but yeah, the event was just crazy. The players are crazy. It's weird. I can't wait to see port priority, because all those players will be together. Gluttony will be there, and I want to see how he does when like everybody else is there. I want to see how I do too. Of course, I'm very ready for that. But Miya beating Acola for his first major there, that was insane. I'll give it up to that. Twice. I'm not gonna say I watched it, because I didn't. I watched the ending. because that's all I could bear. The ending was pretty hype. But the interview is what really like fascinated me the most because I'd never heard of Smashmate before that. I don't know if you guys have.
Really?
And no, it's a Japan thing. Why would I have heard of it? So yeah, it's really cool that Miya uses it. And then I found out that a lot of the other top players use it as well. And that surprised me. And he gave a lot of credit to it. And we used to have something like that for each game. I think Brawl was always Brawl, right? And then Smash 4 was Anthers.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I think it's really cool that they're using it again. And if you notice on Twitter, it spurred the topic of like, oh, can NA have something like that again? And I'm sure you guys have seen just plenty of that going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because even before that interview, there was already a thing going around where they were talking about how they could make something like that in America, and they were already working on something like that for America. So I think something like that and definitely spurred the top players to be like, yeah, we definitely want this now. We'll definitely make the other people who were already working on it just try to work on it faster because they know that top players would be down to use it a lot more.
Are you guys Wi-Fi warriors in here? I'm not. Are you guys?
I'm like half now at this point, honestly. I used to be. I'm half now.
Okay. Well, what do you guys think of a Smash ladder?
Wait, are you referring to the one that HBox is talking about assembling? Because I'll read off the tweet, and so people who might not be familiar with it, because let me give some context to this. So HBox, friend of the show, won't come on, but friend of the show, he said the urge to assemble a team to create the North American equivalent to Smashmate called Coin Battles.
Smashmate.
Coinmate was right there. I don't know how he messed that one up. Fully functioning site and app and a ranking system with cash prizes and flights given out to top placing ranks in each region. Imagine the daily content players could make. This is HBox's master idea, which I think is a good idea.
You think so?
The only problem that I saw some people trying to bring up is, oh man, wait, it's going to be backed by crypto. I'm like, well, what the hell is the difference between that being backed by crypto and Coinbox? And then the people trying to virtue signal and make like that was a Big Duck Hunt fan, more like Big Dummy. Okay, done locked your account, went into hiding. Okay, don't virtue signal if you can't take the heat. Okay, people gonna call your ass out. That's just what it is. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with doing something for this community because Lord knows you niggas done burnt everything else down. Don't get me started. Somebody else talk, man. Don't get me started. Go ahead.
I'm just confused, honestly, because obviously I don't like tournaments online. I don't care for online tournaments. I don't care for people beating me online tournaments and holding it as if it matters because it doesn't. I'll shit on you offline. But I like the concept of a ladder. I think ladders are cool. I think a website where the whole community is using like a ladder like that. And if we get to use the mod, that's even better because I'll actually be involved. I think that'd be really cool. You could see that stuff. It gives things more purpose. I think it's a really fun time. And I think content wise, it would be like a pretty good aspect for Smash, like in content, because you could see the Smash later. People be into that and you could make your streams about that or maybe some type of video about that. I think that's really cool. My problem is that after this was mentioned, I seen like 3 different things. Like I saw Smash Bros was talking like a Twitter called Smash Bros. They're looking into that. That's cool. They're trying to do their own ladder. But then I saw another one called Matchpoint doing that. And I saw HBox tweet about it. So I'm like, okay, well now I see 3 different ideas in the span of like a day. And I'm like, okay, this needs to be like one thing, right? This can't be a thing where we have like 3 different websites going on. Or maybe HBox partners are one of them. I don't know. But I'd like it if we are all united in one website, you know?
Yep. And that's the problem that we've always had, especially in the American community, is that where there's too many people doing too many different things and there's no unity in anything. So I feel like if we don't figure it out now, I definitely am for Hungrybox's idea, even if it's like backed by crypto or whatever. Like at the end of the day, it's like you don't have to support it. If you don't support that stuff, you don't have to support it, but it would definitely still be at the end of the day very good practice for people like us, top players who want like to have some kind of structure in our practice, because Wi-Fi tournaments don't really feel like practice. Nope. They're good like kind of mock tournaments if you want to look at it that way, but if you're trying to like just get practice and play against strong players, if you are like highly ranked on a ladder, and especially if it's like like random matching, like random pairing matchups. It'll rank you up with other top players or other good players, and you'll be forced to play against other good players. And you won't just always have to like play against or find people to play, because you'll also be in a situation where you can find people much more easily. Like it's a much more easily accessible thing for players like us, which is why it's like something that would be very beneficial.
But do you guys think it's good that the like I don't even care where the money's coming from, but I saw someone raise the point, and like I kind of feel this way too. Where it's just like if there is money on it, knowing how Wi-Fi is, and if there's all these rewards and stuff like that, like sometimes like when you're playing someone on Wi-Fi and they start like abusing the Wi-Fi instead of like actually trying to like practice or like make any meaningful practice of it. Maybe that just happens to me because like my character's really like sensitive.
No, that happens to everyone. Don't worry.
If I'm being realistic with you, I don't even really care about money being involved in it, because I just want the practice out of it. I don't care about you don't see the
full
people.
Sponsor.
Yeah.
True. Entitled.
You got me. All right, you got me. But here's the thing. That was really good. But here's the thing though. If you get better online, you don't see people on Smashmate. I'm guessing Smashmate does not have money involved. I'm guessing they just use it purely for practice.
It doesn't have to have money. I'm just saying, like, if somebody gets rewarded, like, oh, you're the highest placing this, like, here's a flight to fucking SmashCon. I don't know.
See, because here's the thing, bro. I'm gonna be honest. If I'm gonna be honest, if we have that shit going and they got the mod up and someone says they don't want to use the mod, I'm still using the fucking mod, bro. That's why I don't want prizes involved, because I don't want the prizes. I don't want to be called a cheater or anything like that. I just want to be online, beating some ass, put on a leaderboard. You're ridiculous. Put on a leaderboard. And then just get my grind on, man. I just want to senselessly grind online with a leaderboard. I think leaderboards are really cool when everybody is involved and they have like the community chat and all that. I was never a part of Anthers. I was too young and not aware of it. And obviously I was not part of all his brawls. So to have that for Ultimate, I think that'd be really cool. And I truly don't care about the profit from it. I just think it'd be cool if we have something we could all train on and take seriously.
Well, I mean, that's nice that if you don't care about the profit, but like I feel like Cosmos, you would know more. It's just like I feel like the money culture over there.
He said you broke ass nigga.
Cosmos would know more. You're right about that.
No, he's
good one, buddy.
How many guests are we gonna have on here that I'm gonna keep catching strays, bro? No matter who comes on this podcast,
that's insane.
It's all about destroying me. What's going on? Is this like a whole pack everybody's forming? Is there a separate chat y'all got that y'all? Yeah, we're gonna see this to Cosmo. Wait.
What's
going on?
But here's the question: let him finish, and let's see if you would know more.
That's true.
Go on,
you were in Japan, and like when they money match over there, they don't money match. You just play. So it's like I don't think it's about like what the prize is, but it's just the fact that there is one at all changes the whole like vibe of what the website is there to accomplish and stuff like that. So like with Smashmate and like just their money culture in general, it's like you don't money match me. We don't play video games for my hard-earned yen I went to work for. Like it's just a different culture over here. Whereas we are like pretty like more liberal, I feel like, in the States with our like money and stuff like that. Yeah. So with the like grinding thing, like I think it's a whole different vibe if there is money on there, because they play for like just like honor and elo and whatever like that. And I think that's better to do.
Yeah, they're basically playing for elo and honor, especially like there is no money matching over there. Whenever you go over there, like what they do is like, even for friendly setups there, they have like a limit that everybody's supposed to play, because they want like everybody to be able to play and everybody to be able to practice with multiple different people.
Yeah.
So what they do is like they have like signs at every setup, usually at like every single tournament that I've been to so far in Japan. They have signs saying like you can't even play sets. You just play 3 matches and that's it. And then you have to give the setup up for 2 other people to play. And then you have to find a different setup to play at so that you can play somebody else. So
that's crazy.
That's kind of what?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's their like system that they have like basically at like every single tournament that I've been to in Japan. And I find that very, very helpful too, because I feel like that might be one of the reasons why their base level players or their base skill floor level is higher than America, because top players are playing with multiple different people, whether they're good or bad. They just are trying to play the game. They don't really care who they're playing against, what like character they're playing against, what matchup. They're just trying to play the game. Obviously, if they're trying to practice like matchups, they'll play outside of the tournament and like play Wi-Fi or invite people over. But whenever they're at tournaments, they're trying to play they're just trying to play the game with anybody, which is why like everybody's probably improving at like a similar rate.
Well, you know something else to that? I actually talked to Watch, and I asked him this. Actually, I asked him multiple questions that were really interesting. But one of them, let's just skip the other one. One of them was like, why is everyone so good there, like at like the like lower level or whatever it is? And he was telling me for the Smashmate thing online that you get like a score like based on your elo rank or whatever like that. Mm-hmm. He was telling me people don't go to tournaments unless you have a certain score.
What?
Because they all expect that they would do good. That's what Watch told me when I asked him. He told me they don't go unless they have a certain score of like maybe like, I don't know, 1,600, I think it was.
Yo, that's raw, bro. I think that's so. My score is only 4,000. The minimum 6,000. I can't leave the house. I'll bring shame to my family.
Dude, that's tough. That's I like that. Sick. Holy shit.
I love that.
That
bro,
is so lit.
If you gyms weren't giving me money, I'd tell you to stay home.
Oh gosh. Take it easy.
but yo, that is actually so raw though, bro. I don't know. I really want I want a ladder. I want it so bad, and I will be on it as long as I can use the mod, as long as I can cheat. I will be on the ladder, and like I'll be on it 24/7. I'd stream it. I'd play it all the time. On top of that, when you lose on the ladder, it must feel so much less worse than losing on a tournament in America, because you lose online tournaments in America and people are like, you got to hear about that shit the whole day, bro. True. I hate that shit, bro. At least in a ladder, they'd be like, move on to the next match, you know?
Also, I think that for content purposes, having a ladder is very beneficial, and especially if we like formulate a ladder now before like the new game comes out and we're able to use a ladder in the new game, that would be perfect for content, because everybody would care about, like the new game's out. We don't know what's good in the game, who's good in the game. Let's just go by the ladder. And then that's basically where the storyline starts there, because that's kind of how Dragon Ball FighterZ started, because the ladder, there was a game ranking, game ladder system in there, and Hook Game God was like the top one in PlayStation or PC. I don't know which one, but because of that basically is what like sparked his stream and why he has like a really big stream now, because people were going over to his stream because they saw that he was ranked number 1 on the ladder. So if we have something like that, especially for a game as big as Smash Brothers, that's bigger than Dragon Ball FighterZ, and will be bigger whenever the new game comes out. Even if you're just top 10 on the ladder, people will want to come watch you on your stream, which will be very beneficial for content.
Wait, are we implying that we need to create our own sustainable ladder because we don't think our friends at the big end are going to put something in the game to give an accurate rankings count for players? I think
of course they're not. What? No, of course they're not.
Listen, I've been in their ear and I've been telling them, look, I know the competitive community makes up for like maybe 0.1% of your sales. But I was in a meeting and I sent an email and I said, look, guys, gotta have a proper ranking system for the next Smash game, okay?
You sent an email. They deleted that shit, I guarantee you.
Somebody opened it. I got read receipts.
I just want to say one thing. You could have twisted somebody's word to bring up Nintendo so hard, because there was no way you thought that's what he was saying.
What do you mean, bro?
Anyway, I support Nintendo, I guess. But I guess. But yeah, so another big thing is, people asked why we haven't done the ladder before, I feel like. But obviously we've done it in past games. So I think a big thing that people don't think about is the Wi-Fi in Japan. A lot of them are a lot closer, so their Wi-Fi is a lot better and it's a lot easier to do the ladder. But I think now that we have the mod that we use, it would be like way easier to have a ladder in America or NA or whatever, however big it gets. I'm sure it would get bigger than just NA. But yeah, the fact is we have the mod and it would be a lot easier to do this now compared to like in the past.
Yeah, I mean, it's just hard because, like, obviously one of the reasons why the Wi-Fi or using Wi-Fi is better in Japan is because, like, the region is smaller.
Yeah.
People are much more closer together. So having a ladder in America or in the States in general would be, like, kind of difficult, because somebody from New York will end up having to play somebody from California. And no matter how good the connection is or how good both y'all's connection is, the distance, having it be peer-to-peer, the distance is going to cause more delay, which will make it be less legitimate. Obviously, if it's just for practice, it's still great. It won't be the best practice in the world. It won't be as good as Japan because they're just closer and the delay will be less. But I do think that is where it becomes like a weird gray area where money does be involved, because there's not always going to be good connection no matter how good someone's connection is, just because of how far people are from each other.
I agree with that. I
server lock that shit. I don't care. I just want to practice.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought region locking was a bad thing, just depending, especially if there is money involved. There's not money involved, yeah, leave it open to everybody. There's a couple different ways that you can definitely do it. Maybe it's a subsection of like, okay, well, here's casual grind. You just want to grind to get better. Here's competitive grind. You want to grind to make some money or some prize or something like that.
You know, that's actually what I really liked about Smash World Tour back then, was like, in the beginning when they were doing the Wi-Fi stuff, they were basically region locking it. Like, okay, here we have the East Coast region.
Yeah.
And then we have the East Coast finals, and then we have the West Coast finals, and then we have like the Southwest.
That Midwest region was big.
Yeah. It was. That shit was fucked up, though. It was extremely fucked up. But I still like how they... Huh?
You were playing Manitoba to Ohio?
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. That shit was crazy. But it was still nice just for like connection-wise, being able to play people close to you. So if they do something like that, that would be a very good way to go about it. I just don't know how people are going to go about it, since there's obviously multiple people trying to create something because they're just trying to cash in, essentially.
Yeah, I really hope whatever comes out, I hope it comes out soon, because I would love to be part of that, and I hope it doesn't affect like a different person in a different project. I would really love if we just have something that we are all on together, unity, like Cosmo said earlier, and I would just... Bro, I'd literally be on it today if I could like do that.
Look at that. Look at that grind mindset from my guys on the call. I adore that.
I saw a tweet from Esam about Anthers, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I made an Anthers like yesterday just to look on the website, just to see what people were doing up there, bro. It is not a very active website. Their top of the leaderboard was like Atada, and Atada said he hadn't been online in like 7 months.
It's not like Oldest Brawl, no decay, so I guess it could just kind of camp to the front. Well done.
Decay is cool.
Right. Cool. We've talked about a lot of things. Obviously, ReWired Fest, Kagaribi, potential NA Smashmate. But I want to look ahead a little bit at a tournament coming up this weekend. This is going to be a pretty big, impactful one. We touched on it a little bit, but I want to delve a little deeper into Rise and Grind and some of your expectations. I know Light's not going, no Cosmos isn't going. Mute, are you going to that event? Mm-hmm. Okay, so Mute is 100% going out. Now, Mute, I'm not going to lie to you, okay? Maybe they should see past episodes. But I had said a couple times since that crazy Genesis run and a couple other tournaments, you slipped in a little bit, bro. I said, my boy Mute is not getting them same placements, them still dominance that I'm accustomed to. I feel like the resurgence happened this past weekend off of that crazy combo.
That Japan trip.
You know what I'm saying? I know things didn't go too well for you, but Mute, do you feel like you're back? Do you feel like you can make an impact at Rise and Grind, which is looking like one of the most stacked events of the year?
No, I'm still confused. I'm figuring stuff out. I'm still figuring it out. I have a lot of things I'm doing.
That's great to hear that you're like, you're saying you're confused and figuring it out, and you're still doing as well as you are now, because that's pretty scary to think about what it's supposed to look like when you really do figure it out.
Yeah, like I beat Smargo, but honestly, I think I was playing like a bot, so that's just how it is. And like can even tell you, like in our games, I'm really inconsistent because it's like I'm playing like a bot for like 80% of the time, and then sometimes I'm just like we're fighting, and that's like what I want to do, but like I don't know, something's just like chaining me back, and I'm just like scared of you or something like that. But I should really just fight you.
No, yeah, we were talking about that. It was like we were kind of depending on pure reaction at some point, and like our scrambles were getting like actually crazy because you started to fight back. Where like in the first game, like you weren't really fucking with me in the scrambles, and then you started beating me in the scrambles, and I was like, okay, this is getting kind of wild.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So definitely, I think you just need to find your footing. You know, you got to be more confident in yourself in those scenarios because people don't like to be near Peach. You know, like that's like the main.
I know.
Yeah, that's the main takeaway from it. You know, if you're ever in those scenarios, you should be winning. So maybe not versus Fox, but like you should be winning.
Yeah, I've just been doing a lot of random stuff because it's just like for like these random characters I don't like fighting. I've been playing more Palu, so that's been on my plate a little bit too because I had to like just settle that, and then but it's been working for the most part. It usually helps me pass like dude at SmashCon I had a hero run in. I've had some Belmont run-ins. Like it just helps every now and then just to be lazy, I guess. Like, even though sometimes like the one time I remember at Cirque where I played Paul and I went Palu and then it didn't work, and then I was just like, okay, I guess And then I just won with Peach anyway. I was like, whatever. It still doesn't make sense to me at this point. I'm just like, whatever.
Sometimes you just gotta remember you could actually just better player people.
That's
It's just not statistically probable. But
And that's what's holding you back. Nothing about this game is fucking statistically probable. You need to stop thinking like that.
You
You're
have to
holding
stop
yourself
trying
back.
to make sense of it.
Sheik is number 1 on paper.
no, she's not.
That's what everyone keeps telling me.
I'm hearing that your path might result in a Genesis run back for you versus Leo.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was like, come here. I've been waiting for this.
So you want that? You want that rematch? You want the smoke?
Yeah. No, he preyed on my weakness. I'm ready.
Be scared. Yeah, let me tell you. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna say it right here on the podcast. You gotta be scared of MuteAce when he starts talking zesty to you. That's when you gotta be scared of him,
shit.
bro. Nah, bro. I remember at Genesis, he knew he was want to play me, and he walked by me. And he was like, "I want you," and I was like, "I don't know." I was like, "I do remember that." You said that to me. You were like, you were like, "I want you," and I was like, "I can't believe I'm about to lose." I just accepted it. I was like, "Oh man, this is really how it ends."
I love that.
I hit you with the 3 Ys before we played.
Yeah, bro. If he talks zesty to you, just give it up. He's too confident. I can't do it, man.
Gee, that's a good GG. Well, how about this? How about this seeding? Because we got some preliminary seeding for the event. Miya is seeded 1, Gluto's 2, Tweak is 3, even though Tweak isn't attending apparently. So that kind of shifts, I guess.
Yeah, they won't take him out. I don't know why.
Leo going too because he's also on Luminosity. So like,
well, I know Tweak's not going because Crucy, who works at Luminosity, was in the chat and confirmed he's not going. So that's a Luminosity source right there over you gyms just speculating. Not you,
no,
gyms,
no, I
other
asked,
gyms. Not you, gyms, other gyms, other gyms.
Okay.
And then MK Leo is in 4, followed by you, Mute, and then DeBuzz in 6. I was a little surprised about that. I thought DeBuzz might be fit. I'm not gonna lie. No disrespect to you, of course, Mute.
Okay, real quick on the podcast, who wants to side bet with me? I'm betting Leo wins.
The tournament?
Leo wins
$20.
For some reason, I feel like this is the one.
I know it's the one. Leo wins $20. Who won it?
No odds?
No. He's 14.
I want Leo to win.
Cosmos,
I want Leo to win.
Shake this. Before we shake this, bro, do you even got the money for that, bro? You don't Phil, don't you?
We'll revisit that before port.
All right, $20. All right, me and you shake it on $20. What about you, Phil? You want to shake?
I want Leo to win, you idiot.
Okay, but do you think he's gonna win?
Yes.
Okay.
I think, listen, and here's why. Because a motivated Leo is a scary Leo. And the way he's been actually going and practicing, and first of all, Mia's not going to beat Leo, okay? You say whatever you want about Meister. Meister's damn good game and watch practice, okay? Mia has more of a brain than Meister. No disrespect to Meister, I love you. But I'm just saying, like, the matchup, he's still going to know what he's doing in the matchup, okay?
All right, but you got to think about
and then
it like
Gluto.
this.
And then look, Gluto. All I'm saying is no one beats Leo 12 times in a row.
Except Gluto. But
it's unheard of.
You got to think about it like this. All right, Leo is 5th seed. MuteAce is 4th seed. Clearly, they're gonna play. MuteAce is gonna destroy Leo. It's not even a contest. This
is where you haven't been thinking. Me and MuteAce, we already talked. He doesn't even care about the money from the tournament. He's gonna lose to Leo on purpose. I'm gonna give him a nice $10 from the 20.
Oh, I like that.
I don't think the $20 qualifies for that.
You're only gonna make $10 for getting 5th anyway.
Average Smash tournament, true.
That's real shit.
No, let me see Miya. I'm actually really happy on 5th seed. Let me see Miya. I'm not.
Do you want to fight Game & Watch Peach?
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? All these bad matchups, including myself, we've all been like, yo, I want to fight Miya. Yo, we're psychopaths, bro.
No, like, come here. I actually promise you. There's a Peach in Japan named Eek who keeps doing really good versus him. When I went over there, I actually took my combo teacher, he's Japanese, he literally texted me and he was like, oh, there's a really good Smashmate Peach over there. Look out for them. They'll be the same tournament as you. And then I don't know what they look like, obviously. And then I walk up and I see Miya playing a Peach and he almost loses. And it was at I don't know what tournament I was at, but it was one of them. Yeah. And then I literally was watching and I was just like, okay. And then I saw what he was doing. He knew what to do. He was doing it really well. He barely lost. But I was like, if you're struggling with this, I will actually destroy you.
Okay, I like that confidence. That's great, right? That's what we want out of our NA players, our Americanos.
That's exactly how I feel. I saw KANINABE beat him 2-0, and I was like, I'm studying the shit out of this. I actually haven't studied it yet because I was at Arkansas, but I'm going to study the shit out of that video. I'm so excited to fight Miya again.
This is great. Look at that. Everybody learning from each other. Go on. Sorry.
What I want to say is I think it's time that we could actually talk about this now. Because Cosmos and Zomba were announced for it. I didn't see if anybody else was announced. They announced, was it Umabora?
For Umabora they announced, for Umabora and Kulon, they announced me, Zomba, and Base Mage currently.
Yeah. And are you going to be going to that MuteAce?
I don't have plans for that. I don't think so. I think I'm going to because it's the same time as Let's Make Moves. I think I already planned that.
Yeah, same week as that.
So I am not confirmed for Umabora. I am going to what's it called? Kulon?
Kulon, yeah.
I'm going to Kulon. It'll be my first time in Japan.
Is that a big tournament too?
It's still big. It's not as big as Umabora, but it's still big.
No, you Jim, go to Umabora then.
Let me finish. Jesus Christ. I hate you. Anyways, let me finish. I might be confirming for Umabora. I just need a slightly bit more time.
I'm still trying to convince him.
But it will be my first time in Japan regardless, and I'm pretty excited for that.
Okay, I have a proposition. If Light confirms we will go to those tournaments, I will accompany them and we will have lights out in Japan.
Oh, wait, you'll stay in Japan for 2 weeks then?
Oh, yeah, I'll hang out with you guys, sure.
All right. I'll have my answer by next episode.
Lights out in Japan. We'll have Watch and Naru be our translators. It'll be great.
You'll also see the Cosmos IRL streams. I'm going to know Japanese. I already took classes.
All right, I'll be right back. I actually really have to pee. I've been drinking a lot of water.
Wait, hold on. We can wrap the show. Just hold on, man. Don't ruin the aesthetic. Don't ruin the aesthetic. Now, You've heard of our recaps. You've heard our previews. I want to hear I want Mute to hear my appreciation for you coming on episode number 30, Mute. I said for 30, we can't be slacking with a guest. We need somebody who's going to bring that spice. And Mute, you, boy, I tell you, light it up. You be having me thinking some things, you know, like respectfully. Cause I love being around this guy. Mute is a 100% bona fide, wonderful person.
Respectfully.
Love it. I love me some MuteAce, and I couldn't be more ecstatic that you decided to come on our episode. Did you have a good time?
Yes, thank you for the invite.
That's what I'm talking about.
I needed you to invite me because them Cosmos messages were not making no damn sense. I was like, what?
What are you talking about? I literally said, okay, we're doing it this day. No response. Hello? No response. Hello? Oh, I'm in Miami. Sorry.
He doesn't understand poor.
All I'm saying is Phil's message went to the top of my screen.
That's actually wild. He has you muted, bro. You could never
have me muted, bro.
Honestly, wait, who won your two's last set?
Catching strays.
Who won your two's last set?
Me.
Oh man, fuck. Cosmos.
He won the last 2 times.
Cosmos, repeat after me.
I won the one that mattered though.
Cosmos, repeat after me. Look at your camera. Look at your camera. Look at MuteAce and let him know you're looking at him and tell him, I want you.
I want you.
All right, well, really before this gets out of hand.
No way that he loses now. There's no way.
Scared, bro.
I'm scared.
Well, I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel because, as per usual, this was a goated episode with a little bit of zest. And ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. You know, he loves everybody, and I love you guys too. We're on the road to try and hit 75,000 subs before the year is up, and we can't do it without you and our awesome guests like MuteAce, and we appreciate it, guys, so much. So you guys have a blessed rest of your day. Shout out to my man Hex, who donated $70, by the way. I don't have notification. He donated $70 to let us know that I just made more money than everybody at the next Smash tournament. Damn sure close, brother. Damn sure close. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.